up until the time he was released, nobody really knew what he was doing. Like, he was doing the thing in his corner. But this was the birth of the savior back in 2017. He was being released, and everybody was happy. The birth of a savior. So let me play the audio a little bit. Last time it was talking about this man. Hey, I imagine. Hey, everybody's dying, everybody's happy.
More than 10.
Yes. The Savior also always promise salvation. And for the Savior, unfortunately for the Igbo, the Savior for Igbo Christians, the Saviors always don't like so they have to go away with Christianity.
You can be here and get this media.
Jewish man. I don't have anything with Igbo. As a matter of fact, I don't have any problem with any religion. So let's flashback to when
You can be here and get this media. Stop.
Remember the show of salvation. So, this is showing that our origin is not Christianity but Judaism. So, and even up to today, so many people in Ali are wearing that smoke up on their head, and they are doing Judaism. So he's now going to go to the hey, the guy finished work. My Jewish Rabbi, hey, Rabbi, it's always starting with Christianity is the problem. So let's go the Jewish way. You see, so the guy finished work. Hey, Rabbi, pray for us. Remember, Elohim, I've sent him. Hey, things are occurring in this our generation. We thank God for social media. It's the remake. They collab. She said that our ancestors came from Hebrew. We were not even Nigerians in the first place. You understand? So that is how Kanu started his own. From I will come and give you freedom. From there, you have to do away with Christianity and become Jews. And from there, he became the first chief rabbi. This guy is a drama queen, like he doesn't do Jewish anything like here. Greetings, Ezioku. You just do the drama, I don't know. Nollywood forget better character with this guy. Can you imagine what he's doing? Let's look at it again. They're not going to even elders don't wear this drama that this guy is doing. I wonder when they show us some of these videos. It did. So who teach and say now like that Jewish people they pray? Say you Jewish people they pray like Muslims. I don't know why I want that. Hi. All this our savior. See the way he's bowing. I see not how they do Jumat prayer. When I was in Lagos, this is how they do Jumat prayer now. But they know they raise hand, but I think they raise hand at some point. I don't know where he learned all this stuff. Kanu. Hey, you did very well. It was their savior, Rabbi. Rabbinus. Hey, oh, our Rabinu Savior. Our Rabinu Savior. Our always in search of a savior. So, going back to when Kanu salvation came. And now, material salvation has also come. Guys, I was showing you that day in my video. It's not like I don't hate anybody, but so I'm not supporting anybody or anything, but I see through everything that is going on, right? And Matthias said that he want to come and bring freedom. See, he said Black people attend Bible study as a means of developing their land and saving their lives, and call technology study worldly things. Your freedom with the normal solution made for it in the world is all I am fighting for. That our people should stop dying out of ignorance and religious imagination. Hmm? So now let's look at the salvation that Matthias has brought for them. Although I showed you some of the videos before, but we'll go ahead and show you some more. Um, I'll remove some of the music. So you see the praise and worship section. I've shown it before, but for the sake of this illustration, I'll just show it again. Olushi, I cite you. So this is the praise and worship section. So they will now, this is the salvation that they have brought, but they needed to condemn Christianity before they can move forward, right? So you didn't have to, you can be doing your own, but you can always call out fake miracles. You can always educate people that that these people are not healing you or all those things, that if you are sick, you cannot, there's no need for sick people to be lining up churches because government has failed. If at all, maybe they can be finding a way to help them, finding a way to provide healthcare. And even healthcare has a limitation, right? And there's a point that medical knowledge and science have gotten to, and there's a place that there's nothing anybody can do. You understand? It becomes your fate, and then you should be able to accept it and take it like that. No? So now they have done a service and they are giving offering. They are taking Holy Communion. After service they will do Holy Communion. This Holy Communion sef, this oko wey dem dey put am na different colour sef. So this is the kind of salvation. So you condemn, you say you want to bring salvation, but I don't know wetin dey that thing. Shey na kola dem dey take, right? I don't know. So after they don do that one finish, they will now still give offering. So wetin remain again? So there's nobody saying that you shouldn't do traditional, that you shouldn't gather people, you understand, but we don't want any kind of rallying people against any other group. If you are a savior, be saving your people there, because once an adult is brainwashed in anything, it's hard for you to save them until they will use their eye to see it, right? So and whatever they are doing for themselves. You cannot say come out, force them, because you yourself, that you were raised a Christian, you were raised a Muslim, you come to the understanding and say you don't want to be again. Nobody will force you as an adult, because you have your free will. But when you are not an adult, you are a child, that's where the problem is. So if you are a child and they are forcing you to do anything, that's where the problem is, right? So guys, so I hope you understand my point. I'm never supporting Ebukobi, and as a matter of fact, I don't know why the fight against churches is stopping at Ebukobi's doorstep. Why Ebukobi? Ebukobi is just one. What about Odumeje? What about the other ones? What about the big ones? What about the ones that build university? The ones that have built big conglomerates that are making money? What about the one all over Nigeria? What about all over Africa? Right? The thing is there. It's not only Igbo land. So the problem we are having in Igbo land is the need to go extreme, to become extremists in everything we are doing. You don't have to be an extremist. You are the ones that are doing Dibia. All of a sudden, everybody say, remember Akwaku, like the day they said they have adopted Akwaku or Tiwarako. You know, the one that say you have juju that can disappear and disappear, go and disappear, come. Now there the day they come buy person for in hotel, carry person. You know, so at the end of the day, you see that all these things, they just doing extremism up and down. Then nobody say you shouldn't be doing what you are doing, but the problem is the extremism tendency, going after people that, like in Igbo land, if you wake up and say you are becoming Muslim, you become a target. You become a target. They don't understand the concept of liberty and freedom of speech, freedom of association. No, Matthias say he is not, this one he's doing is the only right way. Other ones are the fake and wrong and evil, and they must change them out. No. The same thing Kanu came and said, these are the, we have to change them. Nigerian military, our problem. We have to, if I don't want to see police. Today, every day, law enforcement people are being fired in Alibu. Huh? He even go as far as saying Pope, their Pope is a vampire, is a this one, you know. These are just one of the videos, you know. In all of the videos, he's calling out fake miracle workers. Quite all right, right? It's even a shame that in 2023, in this century, that artificial intelligence, all this information age, that our people are still neck deep in all this kind of belief and being taken for a ride by any and everybody, right? But it's the desperation. There are a lot of our people that are based in the USA that are the ones also sponsoring this and sponsoring these pulpit bandits. Why? You don't know what people are facing in their individual life, and there are people expecting some kind of magical interventions in different things, in different situations in their life, and so they buy into all these things. So all these things is what they are going to be doing, and experience is going to teach them. But I am and someone that I will advocate that when you teach without inciting, teach people, persuade them, persuade their reasoning. Just like I'm doing all the time when I'm talking about all this bingoism and all these things that Kanu did. You know, I'm trying to persuade their sense of reasoning, but they still come and insult me and threaten me and even say that that they will not enter Biafra dead or alive. You know, so it is where they are in their mind, right? And I've seen it that in something like hip hop that is so visible, so clear, and it's still hard for people to be able to reason it. How much more something as deep as religion? Think about it. So the people, you may have good intention, you want to teach them, you want to tell them to open their mind, but they are not in a place to receive it at this point. But at the end of the day, you may just have to sow the seed and say, you said it, and it will come to a point in their life that you know, if God desire that they will receive that seed will germinate, they will recall back that thing because of something that happened, and they will come back home to themselves and save themselves, right? So the problem is the need and the desire to be extreme, to be the one dominating, controlling every aspect. So we need to let go of that. Matthias says, I hope that you will be doing your own in peace, doing your own church. Not saying that every other person has to be chaser. Be doing it, appealing to anybody will like, he can come and join you in your own that you are doing. If not that kind of only communion where they take cola, they do, now they like, they will go and follow you and be chopping it. You understand? You know, there's the sky is big enough. This thing is adult. All these people are adult. No government can regulate and tell adult men and women, don't go here, don't go here. That's oppression. That's oppression. No government can do that. Not in the USA, not anywhere, even in this Germany. Even Germany is a Christian country, but Muslims have freedom. Their rights are protected. They can wear the hijab. They are going around with their, their business, doing their thing. They want to go to work with their hijab. They are free to do so as long as they are doing their work and contributing to the society. I hope that we can develop into a society that accommodates all, right? And in a way, I understand why Ijele is fighting for Matthias, because He's looking at it from that freedom of expression aspect, that that you have to have the freedom to express yourself, and that you shouldn't be used oppressed for speaking your mind, right? So at the end of the day, the Ebukobi that they are talking about and the Matthias, they are all in the same camp, right? So they should be able to sort themselves out. After all, at the end of the day, they need to work together so that their misleader can be released this December. I don't know. So they have to know how they want to do their fight. Whether they want to be fighting for their bingo followers, who will get more followers or who will lose, or maybe they will focus on the destruction that they are encouraging, or they want to visit on Alibo, whatever, right? So it's the battle for the bingos. So that's my own perspective, how I see it. But I also we have to be able to accommodate people in every aspect that they are coming from. So we should not be extreme in our viewpoint. Sometimes you can be looking at something, you see a 6, and I'll be looking at it and I see a 9. It's okay. At the end, can we have a meeting point? Can we have a meeting point? Can we come to a compromise? What is more important, right? So that we can move forward, so that we can learn from the salvation that Kanu has brought on Alibo, and not willingly and openly encourage another savior on top of the savior of Simon Ekpa.